All right, you bad motherfuckers, let's do it. Time for the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast. Hey, there he is. Coffee on deck. Yeah. Let's do this shit, you bad motherfuckers. Gotta hook this thing in. Clack. See if I got this shit right. Doing it by myself again. You know? Put this in there. Oh shit. Hey, Anita. How you doing, girl? Bang, bang, bang. The Easter Army already checking in and shit. Alright. Get this shit adjusted. Testing. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Comment if you can hear me. Testicles. Can anyone hear me out there? Yo. Let me see if this thing's on and shit. It's on. It says it's on. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Bang, bang, bang. My fucking computer ain't working. I can't tell if this shit's working or not. You can hear. Okay. Don't call me Danny. Said he can hear. All right. I can't see the comments and shit because my stupid computer, man, fucking, all I did was turn it on. And it's doing all this updating and bullshit. It's only 11% done. So who the fuck knows, you know? Can you hear it in this one? I'm going to come over here and check the comment. Yo. I'm talking into the guest mic. Can you hear me? Don't call me Danny. Call me unprepared. Now I do this one on the, this is my podcast. I'm trying to do both. Periscope podcast, this is the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast. I'm usually more prepared. I usually got a person behind the scenes making sure my mic's working, all that shit. But he had a high-paying production job today, which is code for he's on the fucking boulevard selling Hollywood tours with Kyle. This motherfucker texted me a whole lie about how he had a high-paying production job and couldn't be here. I fucking go to the gym. I see him out there selling tours. It's like, it's weird, this little, like the little shit people lie about in this town. You didn't have to lie about that, bro. You could have just been like, yo, I'm going to try and make some money Saturday with Kyle and fucking go hit the bully and sell tours. I'd have been like, fuck yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do this shit. I don't need to be, I would rather you tell me the truth and be mad about the truth than find out you're just a fucking liar. You know, that's just stupid. Lying about stupid shit is so petty to me, you know? And he'll probably keep it going and say, oh, well, I really did have a production job, but that didn't fall through, so I just said fuck it and went and helped Kyle. Whatever, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that for as far as I can throw you. All right, I got 3 people watching. I got to keep coming and looking at my phone to see what's going on because the young laptop is such a piece of fucking shit. I hate this motherfucking thing, man. I wish I'd have never got it, you know? I'm just going to keep going. Y'all said y'all could hear me and shit. Hopefully it's a good volume. And, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this piece of shit, which is only at 12%, I don't even see it happening by the time I get done, you know? It'll be doing this the whole time I'm on there. I'm going to have to fucking... I hate technology, man. It's so inconsistent and fucking stupid. It's the biggest bullshit racket besides fucking pharmaceuticals in this fucking country is these little pieces of shit machines right here. That pussy-ass phone, that's the biggest piece of shit Apple's ever put out. And then they trick everybody with these little facial fucking emojis in your text messages. Oh, how fucking cute. You know how many times I've used that shit? Zero. Zero fucking times have I switched to the fucking little dumb alien or dumb fucking monkey or dumb fucking donkey and been like, hey, how are you doing today, buddy? Wake up. Blah, 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 blah. You know, who's doing that stupid shit? Fucking kids. That's kid shit. That dumb adults should be ashamed they bought that shit because of that shit. I only bought it because I had a fucking 6 or a 7. My phone, you know, Apple's such a shit company. They'll fucking force your old models to run so shitty, they force you into the new ones. And then the new ones don't work worth a fuck. You got to learn all this new shit. They don't work right. You know, so half the time I'll open up an app and it won't work at all. I mean, like Pandora will just be a plain white screen sometimes. I can leave, if I left that shit like that, it just do it all day. Does Apple ever try to fix that shit? Fucking never. It's constantly happened. YouTube, I'll open that app sometimes. It'll just be a plain black screen. Can't check anything. Can't check my channel. I can't do anything. Anything. Does it send? You're $1,000 phone. You can't send a message from YouTube saying, "Hey Apple, the fucking app ain't working right now." No. It'll constantly, that shit'll sit there and be a black screen until I fucking swoop out of YouTube and I literally have to restart my phone every time one of them pussy ass apps do that, whether it be Pandora being a blank white screen, YouTube being a blank black screen, fucking Instagram just swirling. Instagram will just swirl sometimes and have a red bar across the top that says, sorry, can't refresh feed or some stupid shit like that. And it'll just fucking constantly do that shit all day. It'll never update anything. There's sometimes I can't share when I'm doing Periscope. It's because them are the days that Instagram's just magically not working. It does. They send a fucking message to the little iDorks and headquarters. No, they just let their fucking phones be constant pieces of shit. Motherfuckers spend all that money on that technology and it don't fucking work. This piece of shit was $700. It ain't never been good. This fucking computer, this HP Pavilion fucking cocksucker has never been good. These little nerds can get on it and do little shit to it. But what? I'm supposed to fucking go to college to buy a goddamn computer? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Look at this stupid fucking shit. It's just fucking swirling. That's what it did as soon as I turned it on today. I didn't fucking tell it to do that dumb shit. It just decided to start doing it. You know? What the fuck? All right, I'm going to stop bitching. God damn it, man. This is where the frustration. This is why the Easter Army is so important, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fucking frustrated, and then y'all be texting shit like, hey, you're great, good podcast, or you made me laugh, and this and that shit really means something. You know, somebody hit me up the other day and was like, talking about how they like, they friends, they be saying hello and shit, because I used to be like, I'd say some shit and I'd be like, you know what I'm talking about? Hello. Yeah, and it made me feel good, but it's just shit like this, man. I want to take this motherfucker and slam it against the wall, because now I keep wanting to get up and go check the phone to see if y'all are still there, to see if you fucking can even hear me, because I don't have a fucking clue, you know? And this town's just full of pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Little lying fucks making up shit. You know, why you make up shit? You know? It's like, just fucking tell the truth, bro. And I can goddamn get someone else. You know? Fuck, man. Weak motherfuckers. That's what they are. Yo, holla at me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What if I touch the screen and didn't do anything? What's that mean? Oh, okay. Yes, Kevin, don't give a fuck in the house. See, hell yeah. Thanks for blazing in, dog. I couldn't see. I can't see. You know what I'm saying? This piece of shit is swirling and twirling. You know? Let me fire this blunt up, man. Maybe I can calm the fuck down. I got a list of some shit to talk about. Let's start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this out the way, since it's a little bit of bitchiness in it anyway. Some lazy bitch in Florida, right? That was in charge of, she's in charge of, like, so let's say you go to work, she go to work every morning and she had to log into this computer, and then she was like the final person that had to say with whether people who are doing gun backgrounds got to fucking get their guns or not, you know what I'm saying? And just because it was like, it didn't recognize her password one day, and she didn't want to go through the steps to update her password, because we all know how annoying that is, right? She just said, fuck it. And for like, I don't know how many months or maybe even a years, I should have looked that up more, but I don't know how long it went on, but they say tens of thousands of people in Florida, one of the most horrible states full of criminal motherfuckers there is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck if you get mad at me for saying that or not. I'm from Georgia. I know my neighbors. Hello? Fucking tens of thousands of people in Florida, of all states, were granted permission to carry guns now, because this dumb bitch just didn't want to fuck it, you know, just would come to work in the morning and not log in. You know what I'm saying? And just was fucking, I don't know what she was doing, maybe throwing in her fucking earphones and watching Netflix all day. What the fuck? How did she even last that long? It's a mixture of everything. You know, it's a mixture of her being a piece of shit, the people she worked for not paying attention to her being a piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? You know? I mean, imagine that shit. Imagine the motherfuckers out there with a fucking, that have a gun right now that really wasn't even supposed to have a gun. You know, how are they gonna track them down and shit? That's weird, man. That's, you know. You think it's all good until the motherfuckers come down your neighborhood. Hello? Shooting and looting. Here's another thing, these pussy ass police. And I don't want to say glad. I'll just say I'll word it like this. I was glad to hear this didn't happen in Georgia. How about that? I was not glad to hear this happen. I'm not with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've worked beside Mexican people a lot, my whole life basically, and they're very prideful. They're very family oriented. I enjoy Mexican people, the Latino community. I love them. I think they're fucking cool shit. The women are outstanding looking, and some motherfucker in New York. And it was on an army base of all places. You know, what a these pussy ass government motherfuckers in this country, man. So this dude, Pablo Villavicencio Calderon, got fucking arrested delivering a pizza to an army base in New York. Is that not fucked up, bro? This man wasn't out there, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't standing in front of Home Depot or bothering people at U-Haul trying to fucking get you to let him help you move shit out your house. He was, you know, at a fucking legitimate job, and he had a legitimate ID that the state of New York had granted the immigrants that and had promised them that, like, this ID would keep them safe from, like, this type of situation where a motherfucker come checking you for all this bullshit. You could just be like, well, here's my ID. I have a New York ID. You know, the man was delivering fucking pizza. He was working, you know, and then they fucking arrest him for being fucking an immigrant and shit. It's just wild to me how you gonna sleep at night, the dude who turned him in. You know, it's like, motherfucker, that motherfucker must not have a wife and kids. The people who do shit like that, they ain't progressed in life yet to that level. Like, when you a young motherfucker and you ain't got wife and kids, you'll say shit like, man, fuck them kids. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I remember you comics, like, you can see old clips of old comics and shit before they have kids, just talk so much shit about people with kids. Then them pussies have kids, and their whole fucking, you know, they have a 10-minute chunk on how great their kid is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they ain't stepped over to that line yet, it seems like. Like, a motherfucker that can just turn a dad in like that, knowing this dude's a dad, you know what I'm saying? And just have him deported away from his family, you a piece of shit. How the fuck do you sleep at night? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I don't understand that, you know. I know y'all comment like a motherfucker on this shit too, but I can't see a goddamn thing because of this piece of shit right here. I hate technology, man. So inconsistent. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you ever have some shit on your phone, you've been laughing at it all day, it'll pull up on an instant. The second you go to show a motherfucker, dude, check out this shit, that's funny as shit. Hold on, dude, hold on. Hold on. It was just, dude, I've been watching it all day. Hold on, let me hit refresh. You know this is, you've done it. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to press on. I mean, fuck it. You know. How else would they make money in this money-hungry fucking cocksucker of a country? You know. I blew one of the brain's minds the other night. You know, fucking Google Brain boy was in the back room with us, and we were back there partying and shit, and they were mentioning like somebody mentioned like free health care or something like that, you know, and I was just like, why the fuck don't dentists and doctors, even lawyers, I'm even trying to branch it out into like like fucking legal help too, you know what I'm saying? Because they make a lot of money off of us, you know, with that bullshit. But like, all right, so let's just keep it on healthcare right now, though. All right, and one of the main ones that they consider the most expensive and shit is like dentist work and shit. Well, okay, the shit is expensive, right? And what sparked the thought was, they kept saying, you know, we're America and we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. We're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. And with that being said, though, our citizens should be the greatest in the world. You know what I'm saying? We should be of the healthiest and most strongest and prettiest, and you know what I'm talking about? Like our teeth should be the best. And if we're the strongest, fucking best country, richest country in the fucking world, then the citizens should show. You know, it should show through us. And what I was saying was like all these multi-million-dollar companies and all these self-made billionaires, these Bill Gates of the world, and all these Zuckerberg fucks, and the little pussy that owns Amazon, all these motherfuckers with all this money, you know, they could fucking like sponsor dentist, like you know what I'm saying? Like you go to the dentist and the motherfucker come in with like a Nabisco robe on and shit, and it have like Kellogg's, all the fucking shit that rots your teeth. You know what I'm saying? That shit should be sponsored by them. Mars company, Mars and Hershey should be who your fucking dentist robe. They should walk in with chocolate looking robes that say Hershey's across the back, and do fucking free dental work. You know what I'm saying? Because Hershey's is going to pay for their facility and all their top-notch shit and all this shit as we buy candy and rot our fucking teeth out and all this shitty food and rot our goddamn brains out, right? And it destroy our organs. We should be able to go to the dentist, and then they get paid by the motherfuckers who are making money off of us getting ourselves in that situation, you know? The doctors and shit. That shit should be like Tyson Chicken. This hospital's, you know, the Tyson Hospital. I don't give a fuck who the fuck, Johnson & Johnson Hospital. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know the big, I'm just naming shit that I know, all right? But, like, I'm sure there's motherfuckers with money out there that could sponsor a whole goddamn hospital, pay all the doctors and all the people probably more than what they even get paid now, and everybody be happy. You know, the motherfuckers would be getting paid, and we'd be getting free health care. And it'd all be a big cycle, you know? Everybody's like, and then, you know, fucking, little Google brain looked at me and was like, holy shit, man, how'd you figure that out? Common sense? Like, he watched it. He watched me figure it out in like 10 minutes sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I daydreamed about my idea. I spoke it, and he was like, holy shit, how the fuck did you figure that out like that? Common sense? I was like, yeah, I just put it together. He was like, yeah, it's weird how brains are. You know, you put that shit together with common sense, where it took me like 3 years of reading books to get a mind track like that, to think of something like that. And I'm looking at him like he's a dumbass. But most of the time he looks at me like I'm a dumbass. I'm thinking, what? Motherfucker, that's like a simple solution to me, you know? But, you know, I think that would really work, dog. And that would work in a bunch of different industries, too, like even criminal defense and shit like that. You know, we wouldn't have to pay for lawyers if, you know, like multi-billion and million-dollar companies was the ones sponsoring the bar or lawyers and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Help them get their own fucking place and shit. I'm at 23% on this piece of shit. Fucking A, man. Looks like it's gonna be another solo episode. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's at the Pride Parade. Not me, dog. Be here smoking and joking. Hello. What else? Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace to the fucking food connoisseur, you know? Speaking of food and doctors and all that shit, you know? I mean, that dude was like, that dude was so cool, he made a food show cool. You know what I'm saying? Last motherfucker I fucked with like that was like, when I was young, my dad used to watch this chef that used to cook, and he was a Cajun guy, and he would say shit like, ooh-wee, that's gonna be spicy there, I guarantee. He'd say shit like that. Put a little bit of this onion. He said onion. Shit like that. That's how he spoke. So as a kid, I thought that shit was so funny. I watched that cooking show just to hear that old man talk, you know? But like Bourdain, though, he was just like, you could just tell something about him. Like, if you was to replace him on that show with anybody else, that's a stupid fucking show. He walks around, he eats food, he gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But Bourdain was so cool, man. He would drink with people. He would go to motherfuckers' houses and shit. He did a lot of shit that I think, like, snowflakey motherfuckers wouldn't have done. You know, they'd have been like, they'd have looked at production like, you think it's safe for me to go in these people's house? I mean, Anthony was just like, yeah, let's do it, bro. Y'all got liquor? Nah, that's all he gave a fuck about. Y'all got some liquor? Let's drink. Let's do this. I'm ready. Let's drink some food and eat some goddamn snake guts, right? He didn't give a fuck, Jack. Yeah, that's a nice O, you know. Give her a stab. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Had to give y'all one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the little weed shop I've been going to, Garden Secrets, they done went downhill, bro. I've promoted and sent comics there as much as I could, but they on that little bullshit now. You know, they got that mind frame that all these shops around here have, that it's Hollywood, so they can charge a lot because these little rich fucks will go in there and pay that shit. But even the rich fucks are smart enough to see that weed they got in there ain't shit. Most of the shit they got is brown, and they have the audacity to put $60 or $80 a quarter on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, so they force you to them top shelves, which is it's green in a motherfucker. It's good weed, but it's you can only get 5 grams for 50, or pay 110 for a quarter, or 120 for a fucking quarter. And then the shit's like so green and good, it just it smokes away. You know, it smokes away so fast. You know, I mean, this blunt's burning pretty slow and it's really strong, but it's only because I'm the only one hitting it. If there was motherfuckers, it would be gone already. And then it's just like, you know, and then 5 grams, man, that shit's, you know, that shit goes so quick. I bought that shit just yesterday, and I'm having to, like, I only got 1 blunt for the podcast because fuck, you know, after this blunt, I got 2 chunky buds left, and that's it, you know, and then I'm already going to be on the hunt for Green October. Hello? Hunt for never sober. Bang, bang, bang. I can't even see what time it is because of this piece of fucking shit. I got to get up and see what's going on over here. This don't tell me the time either. Son of a bitch. But it says, 24 minutes. I've been going 24 minutes. All right. Hell yeah. Don't call me Danny, laughing at me. I know it, man. I'm struggling today. God damn it. You know? Fucking struggling, bro. That's all right, though. What's this magic wand do? Oh, we're not going to fuck with that. Back here fucking with my phone and shit. All right. Yeah. Well, at least y'all can hear me, man. That was my main worry this whole time, was like whether the shit. I see it blinking over there, you know what I'm talking about? And the little bars going. So, you know, is it good volume and shit? Is it good volume? Can y'all hear me? Like, is it low? Is it too loud? What do I need to do? Does it need adjusting? Sounds cool. All right, cool. Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming through, Danny V. Hell yeah, dog. I'm trying to make it back to Vegas, man, and fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Fucking do a couple book shows while I'm out there, and then and come through and call you nothing but Danny the whole time. Bang, bang, bang. You know? Oh, dude. I've been watching fucking that Legends of Tomorrow shit. Oh, man. You know, I know motherfuckers gonna talk shit, right? But I don't give a fuck. That's dope. I like the shit because I know the storylines be cheesy and blah, 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 right? But there's a lot of fucking lasers and you know, I like my superheroes to use superpowers. You know what I'm talking about? And these motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers, if they're not a superhero, they're a meta-human. And they all fucking, they shoot portals and fucking lasers and fucking they fly and the fucking, you know, the old man and the black kid make firestorm and shit, dude. You know, a bunch of shit I didn't know about because I didn't read the comics. So it's like I'm learning shit as I watch this shit. And it's dope as fuck, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to watch. There's like mini movies on Netflix you don't even know about just out them DC things. They're called crossover episodes and shit, right? So you fuck around with like that shit called Invasion, all right? I think the first episode is on whichever one. Like you can pretty much tell like whichever one came out first as far as years. Whether it was Flash or Arrow, I can't remember which one was first, but I think it's like I think part 1 of Invasion is on Arrow, then part 2 is on Flash, and then the final one is on Legends, right? And I mean with those 3 fucking episodes right there, at 40 minutes apiece, dog, that's like a fucking, you know, that's an hour and something fucking of entertainment, you know, right there. And then they got the other one, Crisis on Earth X. That shit's dope as fuck. The trick to that is part 1 is on Supergirl season 3, like episode 8 or some shit, and that shit ain't on Netflix. So you got to look that shit up and steal it off the computer somehow, right? And so I had to look it up on the phone and watch it on some fucking torrent site, right? And then part 2 is like on Flash or Arrow, and then part 3, boom, boom, and then part 4 is on Legends of Tomorrow. So that's a 4-part fucking crossover. They're like fucking mini movies and shit. It's dope as fuck, man. I wish I could read the comments because you motherfuckers are talking about the DC comic shit right now. I know you are. Telling me what to watch next and all this shit. I don't fucking know. Because it's stupid-ass computer. Don't turn off your PC. This will take a while. Man, this thing, and you know what's fucked up? This is what's got me so pissed off about this. Is that it knows it can't do the goddamn update. It's done this to me before, and I've waited all this time. It'll get to 100%, and then it'll say, we were unable to update this computer. Would you like to try again? Fucking cocksucker. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to do all this shit and not even fucking work. That's where the frustration, in the back of my mind, I know this is all for nothing. You know, like 8 Ball said, you know, all for nothing. Sometimes we do it all for nothing. Hello? And this motherfucker, which is only at 24%, by the way, it seems like it's taken, it's going to fucking per minute, per percentage type shit, you know? So my podcast is an hour. This thing's going to take exactly an hour. That's how my life works, you know? And I've already had to accept that shit. I've lived with that stupid type of bullshit luck my entire life. Oh, well. Hello. I've definitely hit a roadblock and shit to talk about. A lot of new rap out. That Pusha T has to probably be my favorite. Haven't really found a good song on that Kanye shit. I mean, motherfuckers say it's good, but I don't know. You know, I mean, I feel like people are talking about that song where he's just talking about suicide and all that dumb shit. I think they just talking about that because it's like, the right, oh God, popular thing. You know how they are. I don't know how to explain it. They're like fucking ship jumpers or something. Like that's the hot topic right now. So God forbid you say, there's nothing negative about suicide now. Don't get me wrong, except the fact that most of the people that do it are fucking selfish. Think about that. They don't think about what they do to the people who are left here, especially a person who, because we was talking about this on the smoke pad the other night, especially somebody who like blows their brains out in their own house or in a loved one's fucking area. It's like you motherfucker, you selfish piece of shit. Not only did you just remove yourself from their life forever, you left a goddamn mess, So it's like, that song sucks. It ain't even a song. He's just talking. He's saying a bunch of crazy fucking shit. Shit sucks. That whoopity scoop shit is fucking stupid. I don't know, man. I ain't found one I like yet. Then that Kid Cudi shit I heard the other last night, some song where he like the chorus is some loud, annoying shit. I was just like, man, turn this bullshit off. That Pusha's got, hands down right now, the best of the new shit, I think. That motherfucker took Drake's black card. That's what he did. That motherfucker killed his ass. LeBron got that young broom shoved up his ass. You know what I'm saying? Or did he? I can't even remember. Did they lose yesterday? Fuck. Did the Cavs win? Did the fucking Golden State win? Yo. Oh, I got 4 people watching. I wish I could... For the new people that's logged in, my computer's over there fucking up. So I got to keep coming behind them and checking my phone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with that. I don't remember if Golden State won or not, man. Or what? I didn't even give a fuck. I'm pretty sure they did. Pretty sure they did. That just proves it right there. That just ends that LeBron-Jordan comparison. You know what I'm saying? Because that boy he done been swept twice. I don't give a fuck how many times you make it to the finals, dog. You ain't won but 3. Fuck out of here. And I'm pretty sure, like, people say 3, but I'm pretty sure he won that first one and then lost a year or 2 before he went on that 8-in-a-row streak. So in the 8 in a row or 9 or however many in a fucking row streak, he's actually only won 2 out of that many. And I mean, that's a loser record if you ask me, And like I was telling somebody last night, he's constantly ruined people's careers. There was a lot of guys that were on his team that were young, that instead of him being the man who took it right to the rack on that last play and either made it or drew the foul and went to the fucking stripe like a champ, he would fucking get all the way to the rim and flick it out to some dude who's 1, 2, 3 years in the league or just a role player. And it ain't up to the role players to fucking win games. It's up to the role players to just play their role and get you to that point. If you the superstar and you the king, them role players are supposed to get you to that motherfucking spot, to that position, to come in there and say, yeah, clow, and either that shit goes in or they foul you, and now you got to make them free throws. In the back of his mind, he knows he can't make those free throws, so he tries to flick it off to somebody every time. And that's why he don't have the championships that he should have. Like I said the other night, somebody was like, "Why do you get so much frustration towards LeBron?" I said, "Because he's my Bo Jackson, right? You know how the people who lived through that era, we're constantly burdened with the what if about Bo, like what if he would have never gotten hurt type shit, and Barry the same, like what if Barry would have actually got traded or actually had a quarterback, there's so many what ifs. And it's like that with fucking LeBron with me. My what if with LeBron is, what if he would have played like Kobe or Jordan? And instead of being like, is everybody okay on the team? Or did you get enough shots tonight? Are you good? Are you not mad at me? Do you love me? I love you. Do you love me? Because I love you. If he wasn't so like that and like, listen, I'm the baddest motherfucker on this court and we need 6 points. Give me the motherfucking ball. I don't give a fuck if I got to get them 2 at a time, kid. We getting them. We coming back. We winning this game. He ain't got that. He ain't got an ounce of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's his problem. And so my whole fucking thing with LeBron is, what if? What if he would have came into the league with that Kanye confidence, that Kobe confidence, like, I'm going to do the motherfucking dunk contest this year. Good luck winning it. Good luck winning it now that I'm in the league. That's how he should have came in the league. Look how big and talented and fucking great he can jump. And all them stupid fucking YouTube videos he would post in the off season with him doing his little fancy dunks in the gym. I feel like he could have definitely won that dunk competition almost every year. And it been like, this dude's so badass, you can't even get the dunk championship from Bron. Bron got that shit on lock type shit, you know? Like, there used to be a pride in that shit. Every other superstar has done that dunk competition. The three-point shooters, they do the three-point competition. They take pride in winning that shit, holding that championship, having that title. The rest of the year, that motherfucker won the three-point competition. That motherfucker won the dunk contest. You got a level of respect off that shit. This pussy-ass motherfucker came in the league from day one and was like, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm the king. You ain't the king. You the king of bullshit. That's what you are. You the king of overrated. King of soft, motherfucker. The Charmin king. That's LeBron. Charmin need to endorse that motherfucker. Put him on that toilet paper. Fuck them Bears. You got LeBron. Bullshit, you know. I speak like that because I've played for 37 years, you know, and I play hard, right? Paid or not, right? Because, you know, you get on that court, you want to show motherfuckers. And I just feel like, man, if I'd have had that size and shit, dog, oh, yeah, good luck stopping me, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, good luck. Imagine if Kobe would have been that big. The way Kobe played, if he'd have been that big, oh, shit. Because he played like he was that big, you know? Kobe played like he was goddamn King Dingaling out there, boy. That young number 8, whoo, you motherfuckers don't know. Listen, if you don't know, now you know. Look up Kobe number 8 highlights and shit, and just look at the shit he would do in games. He didn't give a fuck. Phil Jackson be so goddamn mad. Why are you doing 360 dunks in a game? Because that shit's pretty. Bang, bang, bang. You know, basketball used to have like some, I think that's what it's missing, like the, like, you know, like the show-offness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, dog? Come on up. Oh, shit. We got the coach in the house. What's up, brother? I was just talking about basketball and shit.
Nice. I went to Bancroft earlier today.
Oh, did you? You finally went and played?
Yeah,
You met the squad?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Who was there? Brian Moses?
Nah, nobody I recognize, but dude named, I forgot everybody's name, but
let me see if I can name some guys. I know Kershaw wasn't there because he's like he got bit by a dog or something. Get well, and then he ended up with a blood infection.
Damn.
Yeah, and then Moses usually plays though, and then so was Fang there, Fang Chow or whatever. He plays sometimes. The little Chinese guy that works at the store.
I've seen him at the store, but he wasn't out there.
What about this kid named Luke? Glasses.
Maybe. There was a dude named Cameron that was really good.
Oh, Cameron Brexler.
Yeah.
He used to. I played ball. I was on the team with him when we played for the Comedy Store.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he was good.
Yep.
There was like one dude who was like 6'6" or something.
Black guy. Mm-hmm. Light skinned.
Yeah.
Pat.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. It was a good game.
So it was that squad. Oh, it was God, what's his name? He used to have long hair, but now he don't have it anymore. He just shoots threes the whole time. Blonde-haired guy.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, I know. I haven't played with him in such a long time. It's like the group changes. It constantly changes.
Oh, you ain't been out there in a while?
Nuh-uh. I haven't been out there in a while.
Yeah.
Man, my fucking computer. I turned on my computer, and this is what it's been doing. My whole podcast. What time is it?
5:11.
5:11. All right, cool. Because I stop at 5:30, so I can't tell like who's in my chat room, who's saying what, any of that shit. Go ahead and introduce yourself so they know.
What's up, Andy Rodman?
Andy Rodman in the house, fucking from Georgia.
Yeah.
Also and
Stone
shit.
Mountain.
Stone Mountain, Georgia. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking that's crazy, man. We're fucking both a long way from home and shit.
I know.
Yeah, I was just talking about how LeBron. The reason I don't like LeBron and my frustration from LeBron is he's my Bo Jackson of the NBA. He's my what if guy. You know, like how people who lived through that Bo era, we've always had that in the back of our mind. Like, what if he would have never got hurt? What would he have done? How many records would he have set? All that shit. So my what if with LeBron is like, what if he would have played like Kobe and fucking Jordan? You know, instead of just no. Are you okay? Are you happy? Did you get enough shots tonight? Did you get enough shots? Okay, everybody's cool. You don't hate me. You know, like if he'd have just been like, listen, I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker out here. We down 4. Give me the goddamn ball. You know, he don't got that. He would always like I was telling them earlier. He would go to the rim and flick it right to some 1, 2, 3, even 4-year player who's just a role player, and they're just role players. Them guys should have never been in that position to win games. They shouldn't have to win.
You're just talking about the game-winning shots,
and
yeah,
throughout his whole career, yeah, because he's never had the confidence from the line to go to the rim in the end and say, all right, fuck it, I'm going all the way to the rim, and either I'm going to make this or they're going to send me to the line, and then I'm going to make them both. He knows he doesn't have a high % chance of making both.
I will say,
but it's like he should have been working on his free throws all these years in the league, and he ain't money from the free throw, but you're a superstar, and that's this type of shit that, like, you know, like you can't tell me he's one of the greatest. Jordan played 6 seasons in a row every single game. All right.
He also took 2 seasons off.
Well, yeah, because we all know what happened, though. Well, it ain't like he just was like, fuck this, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But when he came back, what'd he do? You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, nice. But LeBron the other night, they were like, oh, he played all the games this season. Like, they hold him at such, he's always been held at such high level. Like I was just telling them, too, I hate to regurgitate this shit over and over because I just said all this. But he came right into the league and didn't do the dunk contest. That's some bullshit. You know, every superstar before him had always done it. I feel like he had the talent to come in the league and be like, I'm going to do the dunk contest this year. Good luck winning it from now on, motherfuckers. You know, like he'd have been more lovable if he would have
like done it would have made him look more competitive.
And backed it up. Yeah, it'd have been like it would have been like there would have been no denying he was the king. You know, you can be like, you ain't the king, bitch, because like I was saying, I think in this run of how many has he been in a row?
8.
He's only won 2 because that first one he won and then
3.
Lost 1, right? Everybody keeps saying 3.
Thunder, Spurs, and the 3-1 comeback.
Yeah, but didn't he win that one and then lose a year or 2 before he went?
No, since he made the decision to join the Heat, he's been to the finals every year. He's never not made it.
Yeah, but he won 1 and then lost.
He lost 1-2, lost 1, lost.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So yeah, 3 out of 8. That's not.
I mean, but he's been outmatched in every. Only one time, and and I'm a big LeBron fan, so I'm always the one kind of defending him. I will give you the Dallas series. That's the one time where I'm like, he didn't take over when he should have, and that was like, if you want one thing to point at, I will give you that Dallas series. But since then, he has been outmatched in every.
Because he doesn't. Yeah, because he stays in the East where it's weak.
But, I mean, he's also, like, you need a team to win. Like, the team he beat, which the Thunder team, I mean, they had – if Harden wins MVP, that's going to be 3 MVPs on the same team that he beat. Now, granted, they weren't all in their prime. But that's a super team. The Spurs had 4 Hall of Famers.
Dude, LeBron, the reason he doesn't have good people is because people constantly say he makes them better, but they deplenish when they get around LeBron.
Well,
and it's easy to say, oh, well, they came from a shit team where they were an all-star and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but they're at least supposed to have numbers close to what they have.
I mean, that's just because he's the best player in the world, so you're not going to not play through him. Like Kevin Love just being the first. Anytime you go from being the first option. Yeah, but that's the point, though.
If you're that lethal and you're the best player in the world, you should have more championships, and he doesn't because he's always flicked it away and put people who shouldn't have been the people who tried to win that game. Jordan only did that one time, bro. He did it one time. And it's on record. Mm-hmm. He told Kerr what the fuck was going to happen. The only reason Kerr was ready, confident, the only reason I feel like Kerr made that shot was because he knew it was coming and he had already built his confidence up. You know what I'm talking about? Jordan told him in the huddle. He said, they're going to pass. He goes, when they pass it into me, they're going to double team me. He goes, you going to take this shot. Remember that highlight? That's a highlight. He's like, you going to take this shot. They're going to double team me. You going to take this shot. They pass it into Jordan. They closed in. He flicked it to Kerr from the top of the key. Bow! He made that shot. But every other game, Jordan wanted that ball. Kobe always wanted the ball. That's why him and Shaq bumped heads. Because
how many times did Robert
Shaq was the same competitor.
Take the game-winning shot, or Derek Fisher. I remember when they played the Celtics, it was Ron Artest who hit the go-ahead shot. So I think just the fact that these guys have rings makes us
don't think Kobe wasn't jealous.
But like, if
you don't think Kobe was calling for the ball when they shot them shots? I mean, or Kobe wasn't double teamed. He probably was the one that passed it to him.
I believe you make the right basketball play. But even so, even if you do,
but is it the right basketball play if they miss? That's the point. They control. They're gonna miss because they're just role players, bro. They're not. You just said he never had help. So role players are only there to play their role and get you, the superstar, the king, LeBron James, in that position to fucking win the game for your team. Whether it be yamming it on everybody because you're the biggest, baddest motherfucker, or winning it. How many times I've heard this from my coaches? Champions win from the free throw line. Make 10 in a row. I've had coaches tell me that. I've had 2 different basketball coaches.
I mean, his game's not perfect, but if for all the other things that he does, I'll live with that one imperfection.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the comparison shit, this is the second time he's been swept.
That's not on him. He played a team with 4 Hall of Famers with nothing
Kevin
around him. Love is good. Okay, so 2 All-Stars versus 4, 1 MVP.
Oh yeah, I know. No, this is this Golden State shit. Him losing to Golden State, I don't take against him. But all these other games, when he was on Miami with Chris Bosh and Ray Allen and Dwayne Wade, that was a super team.
Ray Allen way past his prime. Ray Allen was way. He hit the one shot.
Ray Allen got him that ring.
He hit one shot.
LeBron bricked 2 bricks in a row.
And LeBron was carrying the team up until that last shot. And that Spurs team had 4 Hall of Famers.
What time is it?
5:19.
All right. Yeah, fucking no, that Spurs team. Yeah, but LeBron was young, dog. He should have been
and that Heat team too, it wasn't like LeBron and Wade were great, but man, they had no point guard.
Bosh?
They had no Bosh was straight, but it's when you play with LeBron as a power forward, you just have to space the floor to leave the driving lane. That was their problem.
They should have put LeBron at 3. I always used to say that with Miami.
I mean,
LeBron should have been 3 and Bosh should have been 4, and they should have tried to get a mediocre, like one of the Lopez brothers when they first came into the league. They could have dealt with him as center, one of them as center, with LeBron at 3 and Bosh at 4. Because Bosh was a true 4, and it fucked him up being a center.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? Because he could get back down so easy by the other centers. He could take them on offense, but he was
like
skinny.
Roy Hibbert was killing him.
Yeah, they could just back his ass down. Yeah,
but I mean, I think it all comes down to takes the last shot or not. Like I'm looking at, except for that one Dallas series, I think in every other finals matchup he was playing with the inferior supporting cast.
I don't know, man. I think he's always had help. He just he expected too much from him every time, and he pushed him too hard.
Well, I think the one thing I do have not against him, but is that like the way he plays where everything goes through him. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you're going to play that way, then be ready when it's the end. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with him playing that way if he would just be the man at the end instead of flicking it.
I just want to see
flicking
him.
it away shit. It's almost like you go up and you start a fight with a motherfucker and you're like, all right then, pussy. Fuck with these guys. And then you back away and your boys handle it.
But, I mean,
that's
okay,
almost what it's like.
What about the game winners against Toronto, Indiana? What about
them?
He's hit tons of games winners in his career.
What, in the regular season?
In the playoffs too. These two in the playoffs. I mean, he's clutch and except this one, he dominates pretty much every elimination game. Anytime he's down, his fourth quarter numbers are great.
He's only clutch when they're up.
No, I'm saying like when it's like when
he's
it's
only
when
dominant
the series,
when they're up.
Like when the team is down like 3-2, like those elimination games. He's historically great. Like him in Game 7, he by far.
That's what I'm saying.
By far has the best Game 7.
Yeah, but they wasn't
ever.
but they didn't need a game-winning shot. Them games, he just comes out and plays like if he would have played like that. Fucking, you know what I'm talking about? The whole time. That's what I'm saying. He has them spurts. That's what gets to me about LeBron. He has them spurts that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you could do that every fucking game, especially in the playoffs. I understand in the regular season if you wanna like lollygag through that season, but in the playoffs, play like it was that down 3-2 game and you came in and just beasted everybody and shit.
I mean, he came in. He came in scoring 51. Like what else is he supposed to do? I mean, he's putting up 30-point triple doubles, shooting 50%.
No, you're right about that. I don't hold them games against him. When he lost getting 50 the other night, I said, "Fuck, what more can he do?"
Yeah, I mean,
I even said that. I said that exact word. I said, "What more can he do?" Yeah, no, this year, I don't hold it against LeBron this year. I just, the fact that he got swept is just like I feel like it kind of solidifies us Jordan and Kobe fans. But the fucking I don't hold this against him because he did in fact go against a super team. I feel like, and he doesn't have anybody. I can't even think of anybody else on his team really besides Kevin Love.
So what do you think is worse, going to the finals and losing, or not getting there? So, because the thing is, people like to bring up a 3-6 record in the finals, but like, I mean, would it be better if he just didn't even get there those 6 times and had a 3-0 record? Like,
yeah,
it's weird.
If he'd only got 3 rings and then not lost any,
never even. But like that just, you're still
more
losing.
Respectable.
You're just losing.
No, that's
early.
a winning record, bro. That's like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like.
It's just the optics. It just looks cleaner.
It's just everybody else
3-6.
No, it's just the comparison every time. It's like he's not Jordan or Kobe at all. He's LeBron. He's LeBron.
They're different.
He was the first player to come in at his size and speed that can like play both ends of the ball from top to bottom, as far as like he could run the point. Play 2, 3, 4, 5, and guard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's a lot of players that can come in and like play all positions, or some of them can guard all positions, but they can't do it on the other side.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
He was the first like 10 and 10, like 5 and 5 player, I guess you could call it, right? And but like as far as just like I said, like there's a lot of chemicals that that make us call Jordan the God. All right, and this underappreciation of what he went through, as far as like, wait till that fucking documentary comes out. People are going to change their mind, because they're going to show when Jordan was in the midair and people just yank him down to the ground and the ref just run by him like, fuck him, I hate him too. This is Detroit, we hate that fucker. Yeah. Keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't none of that shit. You wait until that shit. You're going to count. People are going to count the not only flagrant fouls, but ejection-style fouls Jordan had to go through his whole career and shit, and played through it, fucking broke his foot that time. They didn't even call the foul on it. He just had to leave the game because he broke his foot, but it wasn't a foul. Dude fucking yanked him down so hard he broke his foot. And it's just like, a bunch of shit like that. So it's like, dude, all I see from LeBron is if he don't make a shot, he's like this. In the fucking ref's face, he's constantly complaining. It's just, and it's just like, Jordan played, like I said, 6 seasons straight, every game. There used to be a pride in doing certain things in the league. There used to be, you would do certain things and to get the respect from the elders. Somewhere in basketball, the younger generation stopped giving a fuck what the older cats thought. You know what I'm talking about? Shaq, you've heard Shaq complain about it. Like, there's no real sinners in the game no more. These cats don't respect nothing, blah, 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 blah. And he's right. They don't give a fuck, Like, Jordan came in the league. He wanted to do certain things to earn the respect of Dr. J and James Worthy and people like that. You know what I'm saying? So they'd be like, here's the crown, young man. You know what I'm saying? Kobe did the same thing. Kobe didn't get the crown from Jordan until he roasted his ass in that All-Star game that year. And then afterwards, it showed Jordan, kind of put his arm around Kobe and say some shit into his ear, And we all knew that was like the passing of the torch, kind of,
Yeah.
And it was just like, it didn't seem like LeBron came in, just handed it by the people. Like, here's this new kid. He's the king. $90 million shoe contract before he even stepped on
everything, though. I do agree they gave him the hype very early, but like he's backed it up on the court. No question. So. And the thing is, he's not.
He makes it to the
Kobe
championship a lot. He don't win it though. That's what I'm saying. That's another.
It's a team game. You
formula
need a team.
Is that winner. Is the wins. The wins make you a champion.
You got a team wins. Nobody in the history of the game has won it by themselves. It just never happened.
Jordan did it mosely by himself. He did not have a lot of people.
They won 55 games when he played baseball. Scottie Pippen's one of the best players in the league.
People try to say that he had all that fucking help, but that was it. Yeah, he only had Pippen.
No, he had Dennis Rodman,
for them 3
Kerr,
years,
Tony Kukoc.
They were split. The first 3 championships, he didn't have Rodman. He had what? Horace Grant.
Mm-hmm. But then they had
and who was the center?
Was it Kukoc or was it Longley?
Longley. Kukoc was like a 3 guard or something like that.
But he also
they didn't even really use Kukoc that much those 3 years.
You can't discount Phil Jackson, but then look at the teams he's beating compared to the teams LeBron has played. LeBron is playing a team with 3 of the best shooters of all time.
Jordan used to have to beat
2
teams.
MVPs. Who's Jordan? He beat the Blazers with Drexler, the Suns with Barkley, the
Barkley,
the Jazz were probably the best team.
Who's got basketball cards with his face pouring blood because Barkley is known to be a dirty player and punch you in the ribs and elbow you and do all this shit. That's the thing. It didn't matter what them teams look like. The shittier the team you name, that means that's the more Jordan got his ass whooped in that game because they knew they didn't have the superstars to beat him, so they were like, they were trying to hurt Jordan so they would have a chance to win. That used to be the mentality.
And if
you know this, dude, they used to have a player on the team only there for his 6 fouls. Remember that? Every team used to have that. They don't have that anymore. They used to. His nickname was the Enforcer. Every team used to have what we called an Enforcer.
So is this argument about who's a better player or who's tougher?
Yeah, that all adds into who's the better player. What they went through speaks of who they are.
Well,
if LeBron had to play back then with this pussy as he makes himself seem on the court, flopping constantly, complaining constantly, he wouldn't even have fucking had 1 championship. All right, and if Jordan got to play now with as fucking much as they can't touch you and do anything to you, goddamn, he might have 12.
But you also had dudes in the 90s that wouldn't even come close to making the league now.
Even Kobe had to play through a lot of damage, bro. Kobe used to, even Dwayne Wade, bro.
Yeah,
Remember when he first came into the
injury.
into the league? He was known for the motherfucker who used to get knocked down all the time and shit. Hell, his first commercial was just that whole highlight. Remember his whole commercial, his first shoe commercial, was him sliding. That Dwayne Wade slide. Just him getting knocked down, and then they were like, you always get back up or some shit. And it was like the fucking Dwayne Wade thing.
Yeah, no, I get that, but one, it's LeBron's just so strong he just doesn't get hurt. That's not his fault. He hasn't had injuries to play through. He takes good care of his body.
Well, then why does he miss all those games?
He played 82 games this year, and he's
his
already
first season ever.
First season ever?
Yep.
Because first off, there shouldn't be an 82 game season. People don't really care about the regular season anyway.
I've always said that too. I think it should have.
So it's at first he was killing it in the regular season,
after
right?
the All-Star game, after the All-Star game, I think they should do one more month. It should be the countdown month or something,
60
right?
games is good because it's really we have 20 more years of medical
60
research
games,
to show that 82 games is really not healthy. Like falling on hardwood, just landing on your knees, moving your ankles that much. It's really just not healthy to do that 82 game.
Kobe's Achilles popped because of just
So you're telling LeBron's early part of his career was no one cares about your regular season accomplishments. You can win as many MVPs as you want. No one's going to care as long if you don't win a championship. So then since then, his whole mindset has been, I'm just going to win championships. And so he's going to rest. He's going to make sure, because especially, like, take the series with where Kyrie and Love got hurt. And he was really by himself against the Warriors. Like, he was worn out. I mean, he had to carry such a load. Like, the body can only take so much.
Jordan played through the flu,
so
bro.
Why
I'm not,
in the
that's
finals?
the thing.
No, in the finals.
LeBron has more excuses. Y'all have more excuses for this guy. That's the point.
doesn't have
You know
a
how many
team. We don't
excuses
need
I have for
excuses. He
Jordan?
doesn't have a
You know how many
team.
excuses I have for Jordan? 0. Ah, fuck. It's 5:31. Fuck. All right. Peace out, Easter Army. This thing will make me, it'll fucking,